Hey guys, and welcome back to StarMade. This is Surge, and we're gonna do another quick StarMade Atlas quest update. So it's quite late here right now, and I just finished recording another video, but I'm about to spawn in another station or two, and it just looked like a perfect scene to start recording. So this is what I'm doing. Here we are at the Atlas HQ. We're just flying away now on our dredge. We just had been attacked by some scavengers who decided that you can see them up there, sort of in the distance. So yeah, you can so we were attacked by some scavengers. Not that they really did much against a, well, frankly, it's an immune station to damage, so I wouldn't worry too much about it at the end of the day. But it was very interesting that I decided to record right now because they just started to attack. But that's not actually what we're here to talk about, so I'm getting a bit distracted. Sorry, I'm very tired. It's just about 12:30 here at night, where it's getting on quite late, so I really ought to start paying attention to what I'm doing and just get it sorted. So what I actually did at the end of last little episode that I did was I went around doing some mining. That's why I've still got my dredge with me, and we just discussed some of the stuff about the server. What I was actually trying to do is get together a bunch of sapsuns so I could make some shield recharges, because we needed just some shield recharges so that we could continue crafting our defense platform that JRL and Tyzeak, or I think more specifically Tyzeak, but don't quote me on that, have created for defending our areas of space. And one very important area of space to Atlas right now is the space around the Surge Guard Station, because it is not our headquarters, it is not invulnerable, and it is easy to destroy if someone decides to take it up as a challenge. So we need to make sure that this area of space is well defended in every way that you can imagine. So what he decided to do is build a very hefty, very powerful defense platform using a lot of the assets from this station here, the access gate. And you guys will see that pretty soon when I decide to spawn it in. I'm just going to find the right spot to stick it. So I'm going to stick it right about... I'm going to stick it right here. I think that's a good spot for it right there. Yeah, actually that's a good spot for it right there, since that seems to be the closest sector that isn't completely too far away from the Haven Guard Station. So let's just use this jump drive to get to where we want to go. And here we are. So let's make sure we're pretty much in the center of this system, this sector rather. So we're a little bit, probably take a few more meters backwards. So you kind of want to be, at least on our server, you kind of want to sit about 5 kilometers from each sector at all angles. So 5.5 kilometers up, down, left, and right. It's not a big deal if you're a little bit out, but you just want to try and centralize yourself as best as possible, as I believe we're sitting in about 11 kilometer wide, 11 kilometer cube system. So the other issue I have is that station over there isn't very central. As you can see with the map, it's sort of tiptoeing across the edge there, so I can't be too central with this, otherwise it's going to be a lot closer to the station over there than I want, and that's just not what we want to do. So let's just edge ourselves back a little bit. I think this is probably about the best spot that I'll be able to get us. We're about, how did I manage to get 8 kilometers out from that sector now? Am I not moving backwards? Oh, no, that's a 5. I just read it wrong. Okay. So I'm pretty much where I want to be now. 5.6, 5.6, 5.4, 5.4, 6.2, 5.8. Let's just edge up a little bit. You know what? I think that'll do. Yep, that'll do. So let's just stop ourselves, make sure that we're galactically aligned to north, and let's break out the defense station. Let's info this, As you can see, this thing is completely chock as full. And yeah, let's quickly just show you the real pain of it. This thing has nearly 1 million blocks for just the shield recharges. 1 million blocks. That is crazy. I did not realize. And it has 20 million shields. This thing is going to be nuts. So let's block it in here. Let's call this one Defense Station. We're going to call it Defense Station 001 Surge Guard. Alright, let's pop that in there. Let's take a look at this baby. So as you can see, Tyzeak and JRL are extremely good at making stuff using existing assets. I really like their little AMS turrets there. I believe they're AMS turrets. They're too small to really be any damaging anything else. But the really cool thing about this is have a look at these monstrosities. They're mega cannons that they've got on there. Now, I actually jumped in one of these not too long ago just to kind of get a feel for them, and they did something very interesting that I hadn't thought of before. And apparently it's a pretty common thing for people to do with big guns like that, is to fill them with multiple types of weapons, as the AIs don't need to scroll between the weapons and just start firing whatever the hell they want. So, yeah, this is our defense platform there. Ooh, and look at that, Defense Platform 01. That is awesome. We're going to have to change that on everyone now, just because I've noticed it. That is awesome. So, really kudos to you guys. You did a really good job modifying this for the purpose of making it into a defense station. I'm really impressed. And these guns up here are just going to be absolutely devastating to anyone who gets too close. So, I'm very impressed. We got a build block there, but that was my fault, because when I come and borrowed the design, I sort of left that there when I saved it into my catalog. So let's just quickly edge up beside that now. Take control of that away from anyone with prying eyes. Not that it really matters. It's just a wee bit of a blemish, I think, on the station. So let's get rid of that. But yeah, it's really simple. It doesn't have a lot of... it has 25 million shields, so it doesn't have a lot of interior. It has a ton of shields per second. Let's just take a closer look at this thing, because this is pretty cool. And it's pretty huge. I mean, look at the size of this thing. Each of those guns are almost half the size of my dredge. That's crazy. So this thing has... What are we looking at? Shields. 25 million shields, almost exactly, with nearly 4 million shields a second. Within 25 seconds, this thing is fully shielded. That's nuts. This thing has a ton of power. I'm pretty sure that these turrets are entirely self-powered. I can't tell because I can't actually see inside there, but I'd imagine, because these things are solid, that is all systems, baby. So I'd imagine they're all self-powered as well. And yeah, they've done pretty much a copy and paste of my turret, which is really cool, but they've adjusted it to suit their needs. And I'm very, very impressed, guys. Very impressed. So I'm really, really happy to show this off to you guys, as this is what Atlas can do when working together. So we don't really have a name for this yet. At least I don't think so. If you do, guys, let me know. If not, let me know in the comments below what I should call this thing, as I'd really like to know, so we can have sort of like a catalog name for it. Another thing that's really cool is that this is actually a collaboration work, technically, when you think about it. I mean, it's obviously a collaboration. Tyzeak and JRL worked on this, but a lot of this is my assets, or at least the turrets are. I don't know about the rest, but the turrets definitely are. And so this is like a three-piece work. 3 of the Atlas guys got together and made an awesome station, and this is the result. So. And honestly, I didn't even have a lot of part of this. I just said, okay, cool guys, you use my station how you like. And they've birthed this and that and so many other things from this. I'm very impressed. So impressed, in fact, I'm actually letting them have a play with a bunch of my other ships, kitting them out, souping them up, pimping my rides, if you would. So yeah, this is really what I wanted to show off. I'm not going to record this, but I am going to throw down another station underneath. I don't know why all of those icons have all faded out. If there's something that I pressed, guys, let me know, because it happens. Ooh, I think I just did it. Okay. Anyway, so yeah, okay, that's cool. I worked it out. Awesome. Don't worry. So I'm gonna throw another station in under here, and that's gonna be fourth gate. Then we're just gonna have a gate systems all around here. So in each of these corners and vertically as well, we'll have one of these defense stations. And yeah, that's ultimately the idea. We're going to make sure that no one is going to get anywhere close to Surge Guard Station without taking a good hard beating first. And if you think you can take a good hard beating, then just come along, because we're ready to spank some bitches. But please don't attack. We're not ready yet. Please give us some time. We're not ready. Time out. Anyway, guys, this has been Surge, and this has been a little Atlas fleet update. Atlas fleet update, Atlas faction update, another Atlas quest. So yeah, we're progressively getting better at what we do, and if you have any feedback, leave that in the comments below. I'm sure Tyzeak and JRL would really like to hear your feedback on these stations. I totally do. I think they're amazing. If you have any comments other than that, leave them in the comments below. But if you do want to know anything else, let me know. And if you have liked this video, leave a like. If you disliked it, leave a dislike, because yeah, that's an option. And if you have yeah, any other questions, just let us know. This has been Surge with another StarMade Atlas Quest update, and subscribe. That's what I was meant to say. There we go. I'm really tired, guys. I'm kind of mumbling a bit here, carrying on. But yeah, subscribe if you haven't already. Blah, 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 blah. Self-promotion. End of the video stuff that I normally say. But yeah, guys, this has been Surge. Oh my god, look at that. That is all systems. Wow. Signing out.